call yesterday from a lady. She said there's a restaurant out in Rangiora that has a glass panel, and behind it, while you're dining, you can see beehives. We went, what?
Yeah, exactly. And we called it FOD, but it's
FOD. She said, I said, is that like FOD? But Scott Brooks hit us on Facebook and said, I heard this on the breeze this morning. They called it FOD. Famous in North Canterbury. Not, it's FOD. So this is the owner. This is Elisa Leach.
Hello, Elisa.
Good morning, James and Hilary.
Hey, how come you've got beehives behind the glass in your restaurant?
Well, we love bees, and we have a beehive on our own property where we try and produce a lot of our produce for the Desire Cafe. And so we just came up with the idea of having bees inside the cafe.
Nice.
So
not inside. So some people get a bit shocked and go, oh, but I don't like bees. They scare me when they fly around me. But don't worry, it's not actually inside the cafe. It's behind glass inside the cafe.
So FOD is actually just is it an acronym for your actual name, which is Falls of Desire. What a name for a restaurant.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is it Falls of Desire?
Well, when we came to try to find a name for our cafe, we went through so many different names, probably at least 100 names, and we have an amazing Joel Hart mural on the cafe wall. And we were just sitting one day and we were enjoying the mural. It's an amazing mural. It's just worth a trip coming to Falls of Desire to look at the mural. And on the mural, it has a lot of pop art type stuff, and it had Falls of Desire. And at that moment, we looked at each other and said, that's it. It's Falls of Desire. That's the name.
You're very cool. You put up some stuff on our Facebook page, some pictures of it, and you're the only. What are you? The only cafe we know of that has solar panels.
We do. Yes, we are. Again, we're quite sustainability focused. So in whatever we do, we try and be really focused on like local food, seasonal, just walk lightly on the planet.
And you do, because I even looked up, when I look up about you, there's something about your carbon footprint, which amazes me because you must have a coffee machine there. Your carbon footprint is really good. Do you get you've got marks or something? What have you got?
Yeah, so we receive a report every month from the solar company, which gives us, or actually I think it's just Meridian or the energy company, that tells us how much energy we have generated from our own solar panels that goes back into the cafe.
And how much is it?
Oh, I don't know.
I saw something
off the top of my head.
No, I think I looked. Sorry, I'll be honest and say I think you've saved 3 trees. No, seriously, which I loved knowing that. You saved 3 trees with your electricity usage this month.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you've got a lovely expression. That what did you say? A light touch or something on the environment? Like what did you call it?
We like to tread lightly on the planet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So just things like, we don't like to use plastic, cutlery or anything like that. So you'll see that we use like bamboo cutlery, not to take away, don't worry, you have to use it in-house, and paper bags and that kind of thing. So we just really try, and everything we do, we try and think about how we can tread lightly on the planet.
Thank you for thinking of doing the thinking for a lot of people who just buy their disposable everythings.
Yeah, dead right.
Thank goodness.
Right.
And so when you go in, you're the lady with the bee cafe, basically, but the bees are not swarming around you in the restaurant. They're contained behind glass.
Yes. So basically they have like a little tube that goes up into the wall, and the bees actually come through from the outside, come down the tube behind the glass and into the beehive. So behind the glass you can actually watch all the bees swarming around, and kids love it. And actually big kids love it as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'm going to come out and see you Falls of Desire in Rangiora. So watch out.
Please do. Please do. Well, make sure you ask for Elisa, and we'll show you around.
Good on you. All right. And I will tread lightly as I make my way out to Rangiora.
Oh, please do. If a little bit helps.
This is the Breeze Christchurch. That is very impressive. Going to look forward to going there.